Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to tackle a roof repair project. Several weeks ago I was up in my attic looking around for leaks and I found one. About a 3-foot diameter wet spot in the plywood on top of the trusses. Fortunately, the insulation underneath hadn't gotten wet yet, so the leak wasn't big enough to really cause a lot of damage yet, but it was making a big damp spot on the plywood, and I could see where the plywood was raised up about 3/4 to an inch above the truss. It had gotten either wet and warped or it got pushed up, but I think this was all contributing to the damage, and it was going to just get worse over time. So we decided we had to get up on top of the roof and take a look at that and get it fixed. So today, Jeffrey and I are going to tackle this project and get up there. So let's get up to the house and take a look at what's going on. Years ago, when I was younger and probably more foolish, to get up on the roof, I would crawl out that window on the left side you see up there, hang on to the edge of the roof and work my way up to the peak. We're not going to do that today. We've got a different way of doing things. My son has had some good ideas on how to do stuff, and he's not as foolish as I was, I guess. So here he comes with the tractor. We've loaded on a platform, a work platform that we made, and we'll put that up in position and then put an extension ladder up along the roof, so we'd actually have stairs to, so to speak, go up onto the roof. Okay, so here's tools for the job. Got the extension ladder out. We found we've got several packs of those shingles. They were left over when the roof was re-roofed after Katrina. We had it shingles blown off. No severe loss during then, but we had to have the whole roof redone. All right, so here we go. Got to get the angle just right here. I think that's pretty close. All right, so we put up the step ladder to get up to the platform, and then we're going to put the extension ladder up against the roof and have the base of it hit against the back edge of the platform so it's secure. And we'll try to not damage any shingles by the whole process. Get the extension ladder pushed up into position. Okay, so that looks like that's going to work out fairly well. And get up to the roof and see what's going on. All right, Jeffrey's going to allow me up on the roof, so here we go. Okay, here I am.
I don't think that's the only spot that's going bad. That's probably the only spot we'll be able to get to today. Look. There's another one like this way over there, but then there's another spot on the other side of the south side of the roof that's doing what this spot's doing.
See that ridge? It's sort of like popped up there.
Right, because the plywood underneath is detaching.
Yes.
It needs to be like screwed down.
I mean, since the invention of deck screws, we've started building everything with deck screws and hardly use nails anymore at all.
Right.
That's what we need. All right, so let's go see what kind of problem we have over here. Oh, yuck. We got one nail sticking up there. Another nail sticking up here, and it's all popped up from the base, from the bed. So we're gonna have to rip that up, get that plywood screwed back down into place, and hopefully that'll take care of it. Now I'm further west along the roof, and here's another trouble spot where the shingles are being pushed up from below, and there's a nail sticking out up here. That doesn't look like a roofing nail either.
No.
And Jeffrey's starting to work. We've got the tools up here. We've got some extra shingles. Got a bunch of caulk cement. So he's lifting up each of the shingles now, so we can actually get underneath and get strips down to where that plywood is. Okay, we've got some of the shingles stripped off, exposing where the plywood is loose.
Okay, so you can see here we have a seam and 2 pieces of plywood, and they've come detached from the truss below. This plywood below them here is still attached to the truss, and okay, so we'll put a screw there, hold that down, we'll cinch these back down to the truss so it's flat again, and then we'll just start building the shingles back up. And plywood still looks good enough, so.
Yeah, it hasn't been rotted out yet, I don't think.
No.
Yes. Hold it up. How do you think about that? And then it really gears up. Yeah. That's like over the through. Put that nail right there. Yeah. Okay, want to stand on that?
Yes.
Yes. Get that nail on there. Later. Okay, so now all we got to do is weave some shingles in. Shingles.
Bleeding to death.
Ooh. I don't know. Scraped on some. So this repair is pretty solid, and it'll last for a good time, but there's other problem areas on the roof that indicate that the nails that are holding the plywood down are actually coming up, which is not a good thing. So I think in the next 2 or 3 years we're going to need to work on getting a new roof put in. In the buggy are Hero and Brunei. We're on our way over to Jeffrey and Jackie's place to see the vet during a farm call and get rabies shots. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching Longleaf Sheep Hill Ranch. Please subscribe.